Dear students, welcome back to SPK English Academy after a long gap. In today's video, I will be discussing with you today's SSLC Summative Assessment paper, First Language English NCERT 15EE, which is applicable for the 10th standard students who study in the Adarsha Vidyalayas of Karnataka state. So this question paper is set for 100 marks. This question paper covers the syllabus of the first part of the textbook of First Flight and also 5 stories from the Footprint Without Feet supplementary reading. First we look at the multiple choice questions. There are 6 multiple choice questions are set in 100 marks question paper. First we look at them. See, this key answer is prepared by Mr. Sangmesh Sajjan, the English teacher of Government Adarsha Vidyalaya, Bidarakundi, Muddebela Taluk, Vijayapur district. We look at the first 6 multiple choice questions. First question is like this. The package containing volatile items dash last week. Choose the correct form of the verb to make the above sentence complete. The options are A is delivered, B was delivered, C are delivered, D were delivered. The right answer is was delivered is right because package is singular here. We don't look at items. Subject is package here. So was delivered is correct. Question number 2. Honestly, I never imagined you would go there. The underlined word is ARN. The underlined word is honestly. So honestly is an adverb here. An adverb. So number 3, there is no substitute dash hard work. Fill in the blank with appropriate preposition choosing from the options. C A with, B by, C on, D for. The right answer is for. The fourth question is, the teacher had started the lesson when I entered the classroom. The tense in the sentence is past perfect tense. The tense is past perfect tense. Question number 5. Snow White is a mesmerizing angel. The figure of speech used in the sentence is metaphor. 6.1. Could I sit here? The language function in the given sentence is express permission. So question number 2. Observe the relationship in the first pair of the words and complete the second pair accordingly in the following. First question, detect, undetect, judge, dash. So we find what is the relation, prefix relation is there. By using the prefix, the word detect is made opposite in meaning. So here, judge. How do we make the word judge in opposite in meaning? By adding the prefix here, misjudge. Misjudge is correct. 8. Wolves pack. Locusts dash. Pair of the word in the 8th question is collective noun. Here locusts. The collective noun of the locust is plague or swarm. Question number 9. Generate, generation. Assist, dash. What is the relation between these two words? Verb and noun. And here assist is verb and assistance is its noun form. Question number 10. Sink, sunk. fly dash. What is the relation here? First verb and third verb. Verb form relation. Here fly, then flown. Fly, flown is the third verb of the fly. The past participle. Question number third. Rewrite as directed. Change the voice of the sentence. Raj has filed a report. A report has been filed by Raj. Frame a question to get the underlined words as answer. My elder cousin is posted to revenue wing. Underlined word is to revenue wing. Which wing is your elder cousin posted? This is right. Question number 13. Write the negative form of the sentence. Amul is a very humble student. The answer is Amul is not a very humble student, or Amul is not a very proud student. Question number 4. Answer the following questions in a sentence each. One marks questions. For question number 14, who accompanied Nelson Mandela during the inauguration ceremony? Answer, his daughter Janani. Question number 15, which animal is found on the bare tree in How to Tell Wild Animals? Answer, a chameleon. 16, what does Amanda wish to do in the sea? Answer, Amanda or she wishes to be a mermaid and drift peacefully in the sea. Question number 17. Where does Hari Singh spend the night after the theft? The answer is at the railway station, or at the clock tower, or through the bazaar. Because Hari Singh wandered through the whole night from railway station to bazaar and bazaar to railway station, then to Anil's room. He did not stay in any particular place in the lesson. So answer, the at the railway station or the clock tower or the bazaar, all these are correct. This question is vague. This question is not clear about the answer. 18. How was Azebel's physics? Answer, flat and sloppy. Question number 19. Who did Horace Danby live with? Horace Danby lived with a housekeeper. 20. Why did Griffin set the landlord's house on fire? Answer, to take revenge on the landlords who disliked and ejected him. He set fire to the landlord's house. Main question 5. Answer the following questions in 2 or 3 sentences each. Question number 21. Why did Lencho call the employees a bunch of crooks? Answer, Lencho had asked a guard for 100 pesos, but he issued only 70 pesos. He thought the post office employees had kept or stole the rest, and as called them a bunch of crooks. 22. The sight of the food maddened him. What does this suggest referring young seagull? The answer is, it shows the young seagull's extreme hunger and helplessness. The sight of the food pushed him to overcome his fear of flight and finally take his first flight. Question number 23. How did the dust of snow affect the poet? Answer, the dust of snow from the hemlock tree changed the poet's mood. It made him realize that the rest of the day could still be used positively instead of being wasted in regret. 24. Why was Hari Singh always grateful to Anil? Answer. Hari Singh was grateful to Anil because Anil trusted him, taught him how to read and write, and gave him an opportunity to lead an honest life and improved life in his room. 25. When did Asable move to Paris? Asable had come to Paris 20 years ago. Since then, he had been working there as a secret agent, gathering information and solving cases. 26. Who is the real culprit in the story? A question of trust. The real culprit in the story is the smart young lady who pretended to be the owner of the house. She tricked Horace Danby and cleverly took away the jewels. Question number 27. What was the main cause for Tricky's bad health? Tricky's bad health was mainly due to overfeeding and lack of exercise. His mistress gave him rich food and many treats, which made him inactive and fat. What curious episode occurs in the story Footprint Without Feet? The curious episode occurs when Griffin, though invisible, left fresh muddy footprints on the steps of a London street. This puzzled and frightened the people. Rewrite as directed. 2 marks grammar questions. Change the given sentence into reported speech. The teacher said, hard work is the way to success. The teacher said that hard work is the way to success. Here, is not changed into was because hard work is the way to success is universal truth. That is saying. So that's why we do not change the tense of this statement. 29. Change the following sentence into the other 2 degrees of comparison. The given sentence is in comparative degree. The positive form of this: very few boys in the class are as brilliant as Raman. Superlative form is Raman is one of the most brilliant boys in the class. Question number 30. Combine the sentences by using to and so that not. There are two different sentences are given here. The teacher is much tired. He cannot engage the class. Now we combine these 2 sentences into a single sentence by using to. The teacher is too tired to engage the class. So that not, the teacher is so tired that he cannot engage the class. See, 3 marks questions. Answer the following questions in 5 to 6 sentences each. Who was Lencho? What circumstances made him to write a letter to God? Lencho was a poor farmer who lived with his family on a hill. His crops were completely destroyed by the hailstorm, left with no food and no means to survive. He wrote a letter to God asking for money to support his family and re-sow his fields. 32. How did the narrator get out of storm in the night to land safely? Answer. The narrator flying his Dakota aeroplane was caught in first storm at night. His compass and radio stopped working and he lost hope. Suddenly he saw another aeroplane whose pilot guided him through the storm. Finally, he landed safely, but to his surprise, the mysterious pilot and plane disappeared. Question number 33. Every animal is unique and has some special characteristics. What tricks does the poet adopt in distinguishing various wild animals? In How to Tell Wild Animals, the poet humorously explains how to recognize animals. He describes the lion by its roar, Bengal tiger by its wild chase, the leopard by its quick attack, the bear by its friendly hug. He also uses funny comparisons for crocodile, hyenas, and chameleons. Question number 34. Explain in your own words the boy is learning from the loss of the ball. The boy loses his ball and realizes some things cannot be replaced. Through this loss, he learns an important life lesson about responsibility, acceptance, and coping with grief. The poet suggests that such losses help children grow emotionally and face the realities of life. 35. Describe the gradual progress of Tricky. Tricky, initially ill due to overfeeding and laziness, was taken to the veterinary hospital. There he was given any there he was not given any medicine but was kept without rich food. Slowly he started mixing with other dogs, ran through, and became active. Without 2 weeks, Ricky was completely healthy and energetic and playful again. Interpret a brief life sketch of Anne Frank. Anne Frank was a young Jewish girl who went into hiding during the Nazi occupation of Netherlands. She recorded her thoughts and feelings in her diary, which later became famous as the Diary of a Young Girl. Her writing reflects her intelligence, sensitivity, and hope despite hardships. She died in a concentration camp, but her diary remains a voice of courage and humanity. See, how did Nelson Mandela's understanding for freedom evolves over the years? As a child, Mandela saw freedom as ability to run and play. As he grew older, he realized freedom also meant living with dignity and equality. Under apartheid, he understood that true freedom meant liberation not only for himself but also for his people from oppression, poverty, and injustice. See, explain with reference to context. There are two reference to context from lesson and remaining two are from poetry. Totally 4 reference to context questions are set in the question paper. First one, he was no longer afraid, he just felt dizzy. The above statement is taken from the lesson His First Flight, written by Liam O. Flaherty. The author narrated about the young seagull's experience when he finally took off from the ledge. At first he was nervous, but once he spread his wings, he realized that he could fly. His fear vanished, and though he felt a little dizzy, he soon enjoyed the thrill of flying. This shows the change from fear to confidence. The second statement or line is I think of her still and love her. See, the above statement is taken from the lesson from the Diary of Anne Frank, written by here. Anne Frank remembers her grandmother who had passed away. Anne loved her grandmother very much and felt deeply attached to her. Even after her death, Anne could not forget her and continued to think of her with love and respect. These words show Anne's affectionate nature and the strong bond she shared with her grandmother. Fourth, 39 question number, third reference to context. The way a crow shook down on me. The above line is taken from the poem Dust of Snow, written by Robert Frost. The poet describes how a crow sitting on a hemlock tree shook down some snow upon him. The simple, natural incident had deep effect on poet's mind. It made him feel repressed and helped him realize that the day could still be used positively instead of being wasted in sadness. 40. Question number 40. Anyone would think I nagged at you. The above line is taken from the poem Amanda, written by Robin Klein. Here, Amanda's mother is speaking, defending herself against Amanda's silent reactions. She feels Amanda considers her instructions as nagging. This reflects the generation gap where the mother wants Amanda to be disciplined. Amanda longs for freedom and imagination. It highlights the conflict between parental authority and a child's desire for independence. So next are the 4 marks questions are there. This is quote from memory. And then next question, that is in 4 mark question. Describe about Lencho's faith in God, or describe the experience of young seagull's first flight. So then next question, how does Nelson Mandela describe his early life experiences and the personal sacrifices he had to make in order to serve his people? Or describe in detail the glitch in Dakota DS088. And 445 question, summarize the poem A Tiger in the Zoo, or write the central idea of the ball poem. Next, comprehension reading is there. So you can read the passage and answer the questions given below. First question, why were Joe and George Adamson camping where the Boran people live? See answer, they were camping there because a man-eating lion accompanied by 2 lionesses had killed a tribesman and George wanted to track it down. B. How do you know that Jay had a way with animals? What did lion cubs learn to do in the course of time? Joy calmed the frightened cubs by gently stroking them and patiently fed them milk through a rubber tube, showing her ability to handle animals with care. In course of time, cubs learnt to play with rubber balls and tubes like kittens, and also learned to climb up trees. You know that next question is, that is writing essay. 2 essays are given in the question paper. You are required to write on any one of the essay topic. Here given are digital learning, its merits and demerits. The second one is global warming threat to lives on earth. You can write any one of the 2. Then letter writing will be given. So one personal letter and one private letter is given in the question paper, or formal informal letter we say. So here the marks are considered for format, 2 marks for format and matter, 2 marks, and the total language which the student uses in the writing the letter, that is for 1 marks. So sample letters are written here, see. So in this video I have tried to discuss the question paper of the essay 1 2025. Prepare answers key prepared by Sangmesh sir. Thank you for watching my video. I will come with another video in the next coming days. Thank you for watching my video.